If they've fallen off that shed, that's pretty big. Hello. Fred.
Tripped, lost his balance, he's fallen from that height to where he is now.
Okay,
He's
sure.
got Parkinson's. He's
Yeah.
got severe pain from the middle of his back all the way down.
Right.
Pain on the left shoulder.
Fred's fall onto a concrete slab has left him in agony and with possible spinal, rib and shoulder injuries.
Magpass paramedics. We're on our way.
The team have been scrambled to an incident 60 miles north in rural Lincolnshire.
No air con this one either. It's going to be a stinking day.
Tell me exactly what's happened. Yeah, a man's fallen out from the top of my shed onto concrete and shingle, and he's hardly breathing, but I think he knocked himself out. He can't move. Yeah, how old is he? 78. He's got Parkinson's as well.
Okay, ETA? About 14 minutes. Thank you. There he goes, Matt. It's right on the centre fold of that. Lovely. Right on the crosshairs in the middle. Okay.
I have two young boys. My boys think I'm a paramedic. They don't really understand the difference, and that's good because at Magpass we're not different. I'm the one that carries the drugs. They do point to every helicopter in the sky and ask me if that's, is that your helicopter, Daddy?
This here, by this caravan park. Yeah, I think you might watch to the right of those greenhouses, do you mean? Yeah.
They often ask me, how my day's gone and was it a good one, was it a bad one, and sometimes it's a bad one, and they're quite supportive.
Okay, yep. Check your doors and harnesses, please.
They know that sometimes they need a hug.
All secure front left. Remain secure in the back. Echo Alpha Element 66 on the ground. Off comms and into the D.
If they've fallen off that shed, that's pretty big. Hello. Fred.
Tripped, lost his balance, he's fallen from that height to where he is now.
Okay, sure.
He's got Parkinson's. He's
Yeah.
got severe pain from the middle of his back all the way down.
Right.
Pain on the left shoulder.
Fred's fall onto a concrete slab has left him in agony and with possible spinal, rib and shoulder injuries.
We really just want to make sure they get some pain relief sorted out initially, because it's painful about 9 out of 10.
The fact that he suffers from Parkinson's makes it harder to assess damage from the fall.
Has he normally got this curvature of the spine?
It is a little bit,
Yeah.
with Parkinson. Yeah.
Fred, do you remember what happened, mate? Yeah? Where's your pain now?
Yeah, sorry.
In your back here somewhere? All right, well, hold you nice and still. I'm not going to poke on that too hard. Does it hurt when you breathe? All right, some nice deep breathing. Well done. We're just going to get a line in you, Fred, and then we can give you some strong painkillers. All right there, chap?
Sharp scratch, Fred.
Will help make your shoulder and your rib cage a bit better.
I know, sorry, mate.
2 to start with. Let me know if you start to feel a bit woozy. We can give you plenty more of that one.
Well, thanks for it, Red.
Start off gently with it.
Do you know, actually, Nick, his respirate's 40, so if that's sustained.
A normal respiratory rate is between 12 and 20 breaths per minute. At 40, Fred's is worryingly high.
When somebody's breathing very fast, faster than they should, it can be a sign that there's a major trauma. Now that respiratory rate could all be pain and splinting because he's got multiple rib fractures. So I think we should probably go to the local and get some imaging done.
I think you're probably right, but he is trauma positive.
On the respiratory
rate. He does trigger on it.
Righty, how's that morphine working there, Fred?
Is that helping a bit?
No? We'll give you some more then, shall we?
It's not clear how much Fred's age and underlying condition are contributing to his distress.
We have a list of criteria that help us decide whether a case is major trauma or not. It wasn't really clear in this case, and so we phoned a duty advice doctor who's available 24/7 to help us with queries like this. We are with a chap in his 80s who's fallen 15 feet or so.
Fred, you seem very, very anxious. Is that normal for you, or is it just all the pain? It's the pain.
His respiratory rate is 45, and I think it is a function of his possible several rib fractures.
Should we give you something stronger for the pain?
Do we trigger him on the major trauma triage tool because of his respiratory rate?
Where's he gone?
Or do we say, let's get him to the nearest?
I want him to drop a ketamine, he's in agony.
OK. Thank you, Simon.
I think...
Air to Addies.
OK.
That's what he says. The advice was that if he triggers the major trauma criteria in any way, then to bring him to the major trauma centre if that is safely possible within a certain time frame.
The local hospital is closer, but the decision is to fly an extra 15 minutes to the nearest major trauma centre at Addenbrooke's in Cambridge.
But immobilising him is going to be a challenge. Have you got a KED? Right.
Brilliant. Keep your head nice and still for us, Fred.
He's nice and immobilised by this now, so actually we can do a one-person roll. There we go there. Well done.
Well done, Fred.
Okay, we're in. Ready, steady, lift.
I am worried about Fred with his rib fractures. If he's got spinal injuries, well, he may well not return to a level of functioning that he's currently at, and at worst, he could die in hospital. We're just going to go down to the aircraft and load him in. Do you want to give him a kiss?
All right. All right, then. See you later.
It seems inhuman to pluck him away from the clutches of his family without them having the opportunity to say, see you later.
Well done, Fred.
Nearly there, champ.
How's that?
Can you rest your head back, sir? There you go, there's a bit of a pillow there.
Yeah, apologies for the delayed update from scene. We've had some questions about where we're going. We're now loaded into the aircraft. We will be taking this chap to Addenbrooke's. 18 minutes to Addenbrooke's pad from here.
66 lifted from scene on route to Addenbrooke's. How long have we got left to run, Dickie? About 3 minutes. Three minutes. Echo Alpha, helipad 66 on the ground at Addenbrooke's.
How are you doing, Fred?
The pain's back.
Fred? It's very hard for us to understand what you're saying at the moment, so just bear with us. We'll be in the hospital in a couple of minutes.
Ready, steady, slide. You're doing ever so well. Yeah. And let's sit him back up again, please. Hello. He's got a KED on from mobilisation. He's got kyphosis, so lying him flat isn't great. Going to get rid of this waistcoat for you, OK? Because the nurses don't like it.
It's not your colour. It's all right, sweetheart. It's okay. Ready, steady, slide.
OK, so this is Fred. He has Parkinson's. He fell out of a shed loft, landing on his right-hand side. He's complaining of right shoulder pain and right paraspinal thoracic pain. My main concerns are multiple rib fractures, possible posterior flail segment on the right there.
The hospital trauma team will now run tests to find out if Fred's Parkinson's is masking serious injury.
I'm already worried about Fred. He could well have had several body systems injured in a significant way, given that he was elderly and frail and had Parkinson's. At his age, unfortunately, a simple rib fracture or two is much more likely to cause him a significant problem than someone in their 20s or 30s.
Fred decided to go up and have a look at some wood in the top of the barn.
I come out the fast way.
Come out the fast way?
Yeah.
The quick way, yeah.
Yeah. And I did get wood, did I?
No, you didn't get wood. I really thought that he had died. And that was really scary. Broke 6 ribs, that's it.
I was very, very lucky.
Very lucky.